Oh my god, I wonder where she is. Like, this after school traffic is so bad.
I know, it's really bad.
Oh my god, there she is.
Oh my gosh.
Hey.
Hello.
How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Good.
How was your day?
It's good. It's good.
First, I got you a little something.
Thank you. Favorite students ever, automatic A.
Okay, so I have a couple songs that I want to play for you. I heard that you liked them, so.
Okay.
This is how we do it.
So I heard, don't you do like dog training, or like what exactly do you do?
I do. I have my 2 German Shepherds, and I train and compete in a sport called Schutzhund, which people either think I'm swearing at them or sneezing whenever I say that. But it's a 3-phase dog sport. We do tracking, obedience, and protection. And so we have to train all those phases.
What got you into that?
I've always liked the breed, German Shepherds, and I couldn't get one until after college, even though I really wanted one. In college, it's hard doing college life, and then also having a dog. Usually the dog gets neglected, or nobody wants to rent to you because you're a college student with a dog, and they're like, no. Getting into the breed, I learned about the sport. I went and saw a national championship that was in San Jose, and I was like, I want to do that.
And what got you into teaching?
I come from a family of high school teachers, so initially I was adamant that I wasn't going to teach. I was going to be a vet instead. Loved animals, but when I went to Colorado State, I was working at the veterinary teaching hospital there, enjoyed what I was doing, but it was just missing something. You know, the more I did it, I'm like, I'm missing something. And so as I thought about it more, teaching kind of made more and more sense. Like, I've always tried to teach things. I had rats when I was growing up, and I'd like have them in school. And they, yeah, I know. I did, yeah.
I had rats growing up.
Did you really?
Yeah, my sister got them from the pet store, and she wasn't supposed to get them, and she got them when she was like 15. She named them after her, so she was driving home with friends. It was like the first song to come on, she named the rats after that. So it was like Kesha and and Christina Aguilera. Another song, this one, it's called Johnny B. Goody. Never heard this one.
Johnny B. Goody. Oh, okay, wait. I can play some mean air guitar. Right? Can you back me up on keyboards?
Yeah.
Maybe. Close to New Orleans, we're back up in the woods among the evergreens. There's a country boy named Johnny B. Good. Johnny B. Good.
Love this. What would you describe your music taste as?
Kind of eclectic. I like just about everything, although I'm not a fan. Sorry for all you kind of rap fans out there.
I love rap.
I'm not. There were some old, like,
I
the
think
oldies,
that-
like some Tupac was alright.
Me too. Like,
but
I don't like. I think that the current rap kind of sucks.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
no offense,
for all
Lil
the
Uzi
rap
Vert,
fans
love
out
you,
there, I get it.
but
It's
I
just
don't
not
know.
my-
There's
yeah.
just some, like, I feel like you can't understand half the things they're saying.
Yeah, or maybe you don't want to. Is usually
Yeah.
the other thing. So, no, I just the rap comes on and I'm usually not feeling it. Like, yeah. So sorry for all the rap fans out there. I do like country, which I know like some people love, and then other people are like, I hate country.
And then what made you, like, teach anatomy and not, like, be a doctor, like, do it?
So the teaching anatomy, that came a little bit later in my teaching career, but that was actually my concentration in college. So I studied zoology and then concentrated in anatomy because I was going to go to vet school. So I've always enjoyed it as a subject, even from in high school. Like, my brain just worked that way. I really enjoyed learning like all the bones, and I could like memorize stuff really easily. So being able to teach it here has been awesome.
But you didn't want. Why did you want to, like, do it? Like, why did you want to be a doctor?
When I first to like be
A doctor?
part, there's a lot of extra schooling to be involved, and I liked again the animal aspect, using it for veterinary medicine, but kind of seeing the way that the first year vet students were treated. Like, it's pretty much they're trying to get you out of the program to see if you really want to do it, because I mean it is expensive. After 4 years, you know, you're like, I have $120,000 of debt. So they're making sure, like, do you really want it? And I didn't. I was kind of watching how they treated them while I was working there, and I was like, I don't. I was like, I like animals as a hobby. This, I just knew that I didn't want it, so I just was going to keep that for myself and for my animals, and having that knowledge makes it easier to talk to vets and doctors. So
Do you have any hobbies, like, besides, of course, like,
besides the
dog
dogs,
training?
it's just dogs in school. That's it. No. So do some writing. Most of the time I write articles. I have a blog that's all the Schutzhund stuff, and then I also do a lot of writing for like our national organization. I help out with some of the articles and stuff on their website, and then editing their magazine, and that keeps me pretty busy.
Did you always enjoy writing, or like was it?
I did. I was the kid that would be like in her room, like writing creative stories during playtime.
Why did you want to become like a journalist or anything?
Or blogger. Yeah.
I had a teacher. So at first, okay, that stuff didn't exist when I was
Did
in
you
high school.
have?
Like,
Wait.
There was
Did
no,
you have like
Yeah, I guess.
a Whitney High student media in high school?
we had our media. Okay, your media, like, it's awesome here. It's amazing. But our like announcements, you had this one of the old TVs like mounted in the corner of the classroom, and they would play like a videotaped announcement.
Really?
It was a big deal when they were able to finally get it to go through to all the TVs at once in the classroom. Like, that was amazing. We were like, look at that, and it was all like, you know, VHS quality.
What was your favorite class growing up?
I had a Latin. I took Latin class, but the teacher was amazing.
You were talking about
Mr. Mullen.
You were
Yes.
talking about a class one time.
I got kicked out.
Yeah, you got kicked out.
He's the only teacher who ever really kicked me out. Actually, no, my math teacher did that once, because we saw somebody like totally like wipe out in the hallway, and my friend and I were in the class, and we just started dying, like laughing, hysterically laughing at the fact this person just in the hallway. Just don't do that. You offer to help. But Mr. Mullen, I was bored. By the time I had as a junior and a senior, and I was kind of bored with it. Like senior, he was covering it more slowly for the sophomores because we were a combined class. So I'd like draw little smiley faces on my hands, and they'd have little conversations with me. And I was fine, but it distracted everybody else around me, so he would kick me out, and then finally was like, I could tell you're bored. Let's have you be in Latin 3 with his one other Latin 3 student, Danielle, and that was great. But literally
So it was only 2 students?
Yeah, so we had the Latin 1-2s,
so that's
and
like
then
a free period right there.
Yeah, but he
mixed
basically
together.
gave us the text of Virgil's Aeneid in Latin and said, here you go. So
Of what?
every day, Virgil, he wrote a bit like an epic story called Aeneid, and it was in the original Latin, so we had to translate the
you had to
passage of it.
translate.
So every day we had to show him, like, here's the passage that we did, and it was fun. But sometimes the two of us would like get a little too giggly over there because we just find stuff funny about the translations.
Half of my heart is in Havana, oh na na. Got Milo in
Take it, Whiskey.
na 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 na.
Did you always sing like growing up? Because I know like you can sing and stuff.
Yeah.
I can't. Well, I sang. So we had children's choir at my elementary school growing up. So we all like had to sing, forced singing for all grade levels, whether you could or not. I think I had a student today. He said everybody could sing. It just doesn't mean they can't sing well. Or like, I never really knew that I could actually like sing somewhat decently. Like, I kind of thought I could, but then like 6th grade, 7th grade, it's a really awkward age. Anyway, I had some friends that kind of made fun of me, like, because I was like belting it out with a song, and getting all like woo, with my voice or whatever. I don't know. And they kind of made fun of me, and so I like stopped singing.
Aww,
after that.
That's so sad.
And then and then I just sang in the car. I'd sing for myself. And then in college, I had some people, they heard me, and they're like, you're actually okay. And I'm like, all right, thanks. And then it was Mr. Gerster here, the one that plays the guitar. Yeah, he
I love
started getting me to sing, and I think we were having a jam session one day, and
He
Mr.
tries to
Estes
make
walked by.
everyone
He
sing.
does. So it was Gerster who got me singing, and
That's cool.
Are you guys ever
So-
gonna collab?
Yeah.
collab.
Make a collab.
Yeah, you guys are gonna sing together? Maybe
Gerster,
on a
so
Friday.
Gerster encourages people to sing, but I don't think I've never heard him sing himself. He usually is playing the
true.
guitar.
That's true.
Yeah,
Gerster
yeah.
needs to sing. Some modern dancers, like, do you know like any of the modern dancers?
Like
Like-
the nene, or the you've seen me
the
dance
whip.
in the rallies. Yeah, we do the whip,
Yeah.
we did a
Do you-
little
can you
like.
hit- can you hit
kiki.
the
Oh
folks?
yeah, the Kiki.
Can you hit the folks?
What's that one?
It's like,
So,
We can go.
oh, the one where
we can
wait.
go
It's
teach
like
her outside.
oh my god, let's go.
teach. Oh my goodness.
Go.
We'll teach
Let's
you.
do a dance lesson right now.
Dance lesson. All right.
Let's hit the folks. You're like.
Okay, wait. We gotta break it down a little slow. Okay, so Yeah. So like you go faster. Okay.
Yeah,
and whip.
perfect.
So we got the nay.
Oh, you could like mill your off.
Yeah.
Okay. could what?
Can you dab to this though? Alright.
Go off! Do you know any like modern slang? We could teach you
Modern-
slang.
Yeah.
Like, do you like go
let's-
off, sis?
Go off.
Or like that. Do you know what like the tea is?
The tea.
Like
The
spill
shade.
The tea, like, is that what you
Spill
like
the tea.
drink?
No, like the tea is like, okay,
It's
so
like gossip.
it's like gossip. Like.
So it's like if you're
tea?
like spilling the tea to like.
Or like the
Miss
shade,
people.
you're like shading
It's like-
someone. Yeah, you're like
Shade,
you're
like
Did you
shading.
hear what this student did? Like that's
yeah,
that's
like
tea.
spilling the tea.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
you when if you
Let's
guys like
spill
go in
the
the
tea
lounge,
about
you
this
talk
one.
about students. Like, did you hear?
Yeah.
Did you hear what Ryan
you guys
did?
have-
And then sis is like a
Or
friend.
yeah, if you like
Okay,
refer
got
to
that. I think I'm
anything
good.
as like she like if you're like, oh, she's bad. Like if,
Yeah, like it's like like she's a person.
like if you
Like,
could,
she's
you could
not
be
a per-
talking
like,
about
not
your
a
phone dying
girl
and
anymore?
you can be like,
Oh, she dead.
oh yeah, like or
she
you refer
dead.
to things as she.
Oh, I
So,
thought we were just talking about Siri in that case. Oh, she did. Oh, okay.
She is
wow.
just like everything. Like
Everything.
the cars is she. Like
Yeah.
she cute.
She cute.
Exactly. You can start using in class. You could
Okay.
be like, or like go off, sis. Is like,
Yeah.
if someone's like doing something really good, like ooh, go off.
So we were like going off. Sis,
Yeah, we were
earlier.
going
I got it.
off. Oh my god, use in class. Use in class. If a student does something like really good on a test, let me be like, ooh,
Go
go off, sis.
You don't do like go off sis, go off bro, or go
No,
off,
you
no.
just-
No, just
No,
it's
cuz
always
are people
sis.
still saying cuz? Like
No, it's allowed.
you don't say that. Okay.
If you know who James Charles
Charles
is, he's a YouTuber. He says sister every day.
Sister.
So like, you
Or
could
like,
say,
okay,
when you're
so
introducing the
sister.
skeleton and anatomy, you could be like,
Sister Skelly.
skeleton. Oh.
Sister snaps.
Sister.
No.
Oh my gosh,
Okay.
you're doing it.
All right.
So this is our
Oh yeah, my
stop.
stop. I gotta
Oh.
go feed my friend's horses. Can you drop me off? Yeah, they're hungry. All right, bye.
Bye.
It was so much fun. Thanks for the grub. I love it.
Bye.
Bye.